I'm glad you could join me again. I've been thinking about what it says in Talmud, where it says that man plans and God laughs. So, what are they referring to? That even though we make plans, and it says in Mishlei or in Proverbs that we should have goals, and a person without goals, we don't want to say the negative, no. But so we should all make plans and goals and try to do something with our lives, and definitely the spiritual is a priority over the physical, although both are important, because we are in this world to do a lot of good things, not only for our pocket and to get paid every week, but also to make mitzvahs and to do good spiritual deeds and things while we're in this world, because this is the only place that we can do these things. Once a person's life finishes here in this world, there's really no more doing. So it's very important to do. To do mitzvahs, to do what Hashem has commanded us. It's amazing, but thinking about it, if a person doesn't study enough of the Torah, and it's not just, okay, I went to a class and I listened to whatever they said, but if your heart was not in it, if you were not profoundly interested in what was being taught, you missed the boat. These things need to be internalized in order to become part of you, in order for you to live it. It's not just to know it, it's to live the Torah. It's to put it into actions and thoughts and deeds. Like the word discernment. The word discernment means that we're supposed to be thinking before we speak, thinking before we respond to someone, because our response and what we think about, we have to decide to do it, not just react. A lot of reaction causes a lot of problems to our lives, because it's not from our emotions that we need to interact with other people. Although, okay, emotions is for loving people and getting married and da-da-da-da-da. But there's more than emotions involved. You don't want to marry somebody just because you're attracted to them. If they're not a balanced person, if they don't, if they haven't taken life by the horns, sort of. But it's very important to be able to judge for yourself what you're going to do, what you're going to say. But even friends, friends that you choose, you become like who you hang around with. So it's like really important who you hang around with. But I didn't want to just talk and talk and talk, but I wanted to get to a point. And that point is that it's very important to feel in our soul, as well as our heart and our mind, the love for Hashem in everything we do. So where do you obtain that? In my own personal life, taking the book of Tanakh and beginning to read about all the things that David HaMelech went through, and how Hashem said that he loved him so much that he made him king over Israel forever. Why? What did he do so special? Besides the fact that the minute he always realized when he did something wrong and he made shuvah, he repented immediately from it. But besides that, he used to sing to Hashem. he would make songs of love songs to Hashem. I guess we could say like that. So that admiration, he also had a great knowledge of the things that were written in his times in order to be able to study and know Torah and to live by it. And according to everything that was written, although he was not perfect like all human beings, he definitely did a great job of what he was able to do. And so there are various great people in the Torah that teach us different lessons, that are examples of different things, and learning that the Tanakh, learning the Chumash, learning the Halakha. Oh, it can be tedious to learn the laws, the Halakha, but even that is important, and that can be learned little by little. You have to take like a teaspoon of medicine daily in order to be able to get it in you, to make it part of your life. So, yeah, that's even important. And we have to have a will and desire to change our life. Life isn't going to change automatically. Life is changing if you take that stubborn will that God gave you and use it for the right things. We're all stubborn in something, but the most important thing to be stubborn about is to try to live a righteous life. And not just to say, okay, so I'm giving to Hashem, I'm paying Hashem, I'm doing everything for Hashem. It's for yourself. Because if your life changes, you're going to have a better quality of life. And who's going to enjoy that better quality but you? So, every effort, everything you put into that change is going to give you big dividends. It's going to give you a great return on your efforts. So, I'm not really teaching a lot of Torah in itself today, but just kind of, if you're starting out from scratch, if you're starting out in the beginning years, if maybe you just discovered that you're Jewish, who knows what it is, but definitely know that everything that you want to do to reach the goal of closeness to Hashem is going to be worth what it costs. It's definitely worth what it costs. I've been down the road 33 years now, and I wouldn't turn back for anything. I'm so glad that Hashem revealed His light to me, revealed His way of life of Torah. Things are 100 million times better than ever before. And life actually has a lot of worth at this point that years ago it didn't have any value to me. So I'm going to leave you now. Thanks for joining me. We're going to try again. Hopefully I'm going to be making more and more videos so that we can connect. I wish you blessings and goodness, happiness, joy. Connect to Hashem and see all the diamonds and rubies and goodness in this world that so many people are missing. It's there for you. Embrace it. Shalom, shalom.